Well, hello, everyone. Today it is my pleasure to be here with Dr. Kathy Sullivan. Good morning, Kathy. How are you?
Morning, Linda. It's a good Monday morning in Minneapolis.
Fabulous. So, Kathy, can you tell the people a little bit about the name of your organization and what y'all do?
Sure, we are Operation Dignity International, and that specific word dignity in the middle is the philosophy of what we live by. Our goal is to not go and tell people how to fix their lives in Ghana, West Africa. Our goal is to be able to assist them by using their natural resources, filling in the gaps of their information, and then help them determine their own lives. They want to dream, they want to hope, they want to have clean water, they want to have 3 meals a day. Well, we could go in and feed them, but our choice is to be able to go in and create entrepreneurship activities and for them to go to work. But it's also the healthcare and education, and then the faith part of it too is what we do. So that is the why of what we do. We do it in Ghana, West Africa, and that dignity is the most important part of our philosophy.
That is absolutely amazing. So, what made you go into this field?
I have been doing poverty development here in the United States, and I'm going to give a date, okay? 150 years I've been doing it. Ever since I was 15 years old, I worked in Cabrini Green in the Chicago area, doing some tutoring and summer clubs and et cetera. And I've always had this love for understanding a community that was not served well. And I've just investigated it. And then all of a sudden my husband came home. So this is his fault that we're working in Ghana. He met somebody that was from Ghana that was working as a real estate agent here. And they began talking and praying. And then all of a sudden Jim said, I'm going to Ghana. So off he went, and he came home and he said, Kathy, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I said, fine, dear Jim Sullivan, you can go do it by yourself. Don't involve me. And what happened through the years is I just became more involved because of the business side of it.
Wow. I am sure that you have a success story that you could share with us. Something that you didn't think was going to go right, and it turned out magnificent.
I will share, and it's not a success story about me, it's a success story about the people that we've taken to Ghana. You see, Linda, we've had many medical teams, dental teams, work teams that have gone to Ghana. We have treated over 10,000 people in our medical mission trips that we've taken, over 3,500 dental patients that we've seen. We've seen over 15,000 in the elementary schools where we've had some sort of impact teaching or working with the teachers or the principals. And then we've had over 300 in our leadership training. And remember, because of Ebola and COVID, we could not go to Ghana. So this was in a short period of time. We've been working 13 years there. So the success story is about the people that traveled with me from here to Ghana. First of all, the impression was they were going to go and take the shoes off their feet and take the clothes off their back and give them to the people in the village. And that's all well and good. That shows and demonstrates a heart that has a caring heart for other people. And we just simply gave them the opportunity to do that. The exciting part of it was we began to hone that down so that they were able to meet the needs of all the villagers instead of just the 1 or 2. So if I took 20 people and they gave their clothes off their back, that was only 20 people in the village that were serviced. So a young girl who came with her mother, she was in junior high, and they determined that after this conversation about what, this trip was going to look like for you, the young junior higher said, let's take soccer balls. Soccer is an amazing sport in Ghana. Well, these kids in these villages where we work don't even have a soccer ball. They find something that might roll, and it kills their feet because, they kick it around and they play any which way they can, like with a can. And so what happened is we were taking these soccer balls to Ghana after we determined that this young lady who was in junior high with her mother, who was a nurse, who was going with us to Ghana, started recruiting through church and community and even her school, her middle school kids. They gathered 70 soccer balls. We deflated them all, took with us the apparatus to be able to inflate them over there, got over there and started passing out soccer balls to the teachers and to the schools and to the communities. You can't imagine the ruckus that happened after that because everybody was playing the soccer ball. Everybody got excited about what was going on. And what we met a pleasure element within the people. So we connected with a relationship. Now, the transformation that happened was not only with the village, but it was with this middle school girl. Her mother was so moved by what she did that this middle school girl, it transformed her life from that point on. And she is still doing servant work today.
Oh, Kathy, that is what a wonderful story.
Yep.
That's enough to bring tears to your eyes. Oh,
certainly, people say all the time, my heart is transformed by going to a trip like this. And I say, well, what has changed? If you're telling me you're changed, tell me what has changed. I can see the evidence in it with the way that people live out their life after that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck. So, Kathy, why don't you tell people how they could reach you? I'm sure we have some people that would love to help you achieve your goals.
Yeah, if I can mention some of our goals right now too.
Oh, sure,
A
absolutely.
clean water well in a village, and we are also going to be building a school in another community. They can reach me by kl.sullivan@hotmail.com, or just go to our website, odighana.org, or even odifarming.org. Our big project that we're working on right now, we're creating a demonstration farm. On that farm, just this year, we've hired 70 people to come and work. That's the employment opportunity. The goal is to create this farmland where we can teach the people how to use their natural asset of the farmland and to be able to, instead of working 1 acre, to be able to work 500 acres. So that's our goal, along with what I just mentioned too, the well and the school. So odighana.org.
Well, it was an absolute pleasure speaking to you today, and I would encourage anyone with any philanthropic heart about them to please reach out to Kathy and talk to her about what she's doing. It's extremely fascinating. So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.